Hey, y'all out there in YouTube land slash Facebook land slash Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of the whatnots. I'm going to play a short clip real quick of the Candice Owens show showing Mr. Savage and his opinion on stuff, and I'll give mine afterwards, but I'll go ahead, all right?
The so-called FBI, something's wrong. I know I shouldn't do this. I'm risking an awful lot to go up against this FBI, the MAGA FBI. Something's very wrong with what I just heard. I mean, I watched it. I was hoping that they had caught the bastard who shot Charlie. So we saw a video of a person jumping off the roof. It looked very legitimate to me. However, there was no rifle in his hand. Now, the Mauser does not break down very easily, incidentally, for those of you who know weapons. Something's wrong with the whole thing. They're trying to claim he removed the barrel from the Mauser and fit the receiver and stock in his backpack and barrel in his pants leg all in 2 seconds. It is not easy to remove a Mauser barrel or index it after reinstalling and remain accurate. We are not hearing or seeing reality. And by the way, the photo of the rifle allegedly left in the woods has the barrel installed. So we're supposed to believe a guy is on the run after killing Charlie Kirk, and he pauses in the woods to reinstall a barrel, and then he leaves it for us to find, the FBI to find. I don't believe a word of it. I shouldn't do this. I know I'm putting myself at risk, but I can't take it anymore. I can't take the bullshit from this fucking government. It's lying to us.
Okay, now that you've seen the video, things that I want to point out. So you'd need what's called an action wrench and a barrel vise, probably an extension bar, likely some type of PB blaster, penetrating oil to remove a Mauser barrel. When he talks about indexing, this is basically the position of the barrel when it's tightened as it is. Normally they do a mark dead center on the top, dead center on the bottom, and then when you fully actually have removed the barrel, what position the barrel starts and finishes in. That way you do not have to recite your barrel. It would be the same. That's what he's referencing. He also says break down the thing in 2 seconds. That part, what I want to draw on is it takes much more than about 2 seconds to take the barrel off. So what we got is him taking a shot, running across the roof, and supposedly this Mauser barrel that's not easy to take off is already disassembled. He then jumps off the roof, runs down the street, runs across into the woods, and reassembles this for no reason. Isn't smart enough to spray down the whole thing with the PB blaster, which would have removed the fingerprints, and then take the magazine, which would have removed the political motive or the knowledge thereof. We also need to think about the fact that a 20-year-old whose grandmother says their family was not involved in hunting, didn't own guns. I don't believe her story, but where would he have developed the skills to not only know how to break down Mauser, but shoot a 600-foot shot or 200-yard shot, however you want to word it, without windage indication? Therefore, like if there was a 4-mile-an-hour cross breeze, he could have been off by, an inch or two. And you'd had a Donald Trump incident as opposed to, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk incident. So a lot of these things aren't adding up. Those are also my speculations on the matter, but I will tell you the breaking down of the Mauser barrel is not easy. Most people end up having to go to gunsmiths to get their barrels rebarreled or their Mausers rebarreled. Just to remove it is not easy, and I do want to stress that point. Most military people cannot disassemble this very quickly, and certainly not an untrained 20-year-old. Peace, y'all.